Annyeong Kyomis, it's Rihanna, and the topic for today's video is what it's actually like being shy. If you've seen me on Instagram, you already know I've got my tablet in front of me, and yeah, let's just get into the video. So one thing I've noticed a lot is that people say, "You don't seem shy," and I'm like, what did you expect me to look like, the uwu face? Two is that people misunderstand you all the time. I think because a lot of people expect shy people to look or act a certain way. For example, people might think you're rude, or they might actually say to you, "Oh, you're antisocial," or make judgments on you even without saying anything. Like, I've definitely gotten some side eyes and some certain looks because I'm
criminal offensive
just being shy. When these things happen, like, what comes to mind is, you know, Violet from The Incredibles. I wonder, like, did you expect me to be like her? Have the movies corrupted your mind?
We need some milk.
But at the end of the day, in my opinion, that shows a lack of understanding from your end. If you actually cared about being friends with me, you would come over to me and ask, like, "Oh, are you okay?" Or "Is there a problem?" Instead of just giving me a side eye. And then, of course, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Definitely not. Another thing about being shy is, well, I don't know if this is just a me thing, to be honest, but it's easy to have fun when you feel like nobody's watching. Even in public, like, if you feel like nobody's watching, the tension's not on you, you're like turning up, you're getting lit. But as soon as you notice people are watching you, just like... So, for example, I remember this one time I was at an RPD and Hype Boy by New Jeans came on. And it's like, hold on, why am I getting emotional? What the heck? Anyway, Hype Boy by New Jeans came on, and it's like, my eyes are tearing up again. It's like the music called me to the dance floor. Like, usually I just stay on the sidelines and watch other people, especially if I don't know the dance. Like, I might know a little bit of it, but I'm not going to jump in, but I know what I'm doing. But that one song in particular, I definitely knew. So when I was dancing, I felt like I was flying, girl. I felt like I was flying. And obviously, I don't know what other people do, but with RPDs, I practice at home, or like if there's a song I really want to learn the dance to, which there aren't many, because I don't know, I'm very picky about certain things, like especially choreography, food. It's just like all the practice I did was worth it. It's like my body was on the floor before my soul or mind registered it. And then, oh my gosh, why am I crying? To conclude, that is one of my favorite memories. Oh my gosh. And wait, what the heck? I'm crying. Oh my gosh. Looks like I'm a sensitive baddie. I mean, I already knew that. But you didn't know that, so. Why I brought this up, I felt like nobody was watching me, so sometimes I can have stage fright. And that happens when I feel like too many people are watching me, or particular people are watching me. Yeah. It can be hard to reach out to people who you want to be friends with. So I learned a new word the other day, and that's squish. It's like when you have a crush on somebody, but it's with a friend, like somebody who you really want to be friends with. So I get squishes on people.
What did he say?
And it's just like, why can't you, as the person I have a squish on, for me as a shy person, know what's going on in my mind, read my thoughts, and come and approach me and be friends with me? It's giving rude. It's giving very insulting. Here's what I think about being shy. It weeds out people who won't love you for who you are, or people with poor character traits. Show you who they are before you can draw your own conclusion, which I think is actually a plus. It saves you some drama. That leads into my second point, which is you can be a lot more selective with who your friends are. There's a phrase that says, when people show you who they are, believe them. Now, I'm not right all the time, and neither are you, but trust that instinct. Save yourself some trauma. 3 is, being shy is not necessarily something you need to change. When you're around the right people, you open up like a flower, blossoming in the spring. It's true, because I've blossomed. 4 is, find people who are willing to accept you for who you are and accommodate you. So now, we should all know that in the world, not everybody is a good person. So it's actually hard to find friends at times, but that doesn't mean you should settle. It's actually worth it for your mental health and your physical health to find a good set of friends who don't try to change you and also don't abuse you. Number 5 is very important, and that is, don't let shyness take your voice in the most critical circumstances. So, say if you did have a friend who was being mean to you, bullying you, or your boss is taking advantage of you at work, you have rude family members, this or that, whatever the case may be. It's time to speak up, girl. It's time to speak up. Listen, just because you're shy, don't let that make other people think that they can walk all over you.
Bada bop boom pow.
We're not doing that in 2025 or the coming years. No, it's time to put that to an end. I'm not advising you to be argumentative or contentious, but there's a time for everything under the sun. And sometimes you have to let people know that you will not be walked all over. This doesn't just apply to when people treat you badly. It should also apply to if there's an opportunity that you could take that you might hold yourself back from because of your shyness. Now, I'm learning this too, but if there's something you really want to do, please go for it. Put yourself forward. Talk to whoever's in charge, send the email, send that DM. Please do it, because guess what? We only have one life. Don't waste it. And if you're in the same age range as me watching this, let's make the most of our youth, shall we? Let's not get old and end up with regrets, because that would make me sad for you. In the most non-condescending way. Another thing I've noticed, or I think, is there are people who will gravitate themselves to you if they're interested in you as a shy person. That can be good and it can be bad. You just need to have discernment, you know what I mean? The last segment will be advice to people who aren't shy. If you want to make friends with a shy person, give them time to suss you out and to open up. 2, don't tell them they need to change. They're probably working on their confidence already. 3, speak gently to them. Shy people are usually also sensitive. 4, being shy doesn't mean you're dumb. Shy people are actually quite smart. Google it. A bonus thing I would say is check on how your shy friend is doing in a potentially overwhelming environment. Provide them with a way out if they want to dip or be alone for a while. It might be nice if you go with them as well, just for comfort or reassurance. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my Etsy shop, which should be linked below, as well as my threads and my Insta. Okay, I'll see you soon, Girlies.